Hey everybody, Ryan Chichek here with Databricks, and I wanted to follow up on my last video where I talked about the new project I created called the Glue Catalog Event Driven Deletes. And that project, as you know, if you watch that video, it basically creates a trigger in EventBridge. That trigger looks for a delete file on a table's S3 path. If a delete file is found, it triggers basically a Lambda event, a step that runs inside of EMR or whatever kind of external compactor you want to run. And it's automated, but you might say to yourself, I don't want to actually run a job all the time. I don't want to maintain a bunch of jobs that run. Even if it's automatic, there could be failures and it's yet another thing to maintain. If you're using something like Kafka Connect and you're constantly streaming data, it's going to possibly impact that process, since if you're compacting in 10 or 20 or 30 minute intervals, it can be painful, and I can understand the pain. And that's why I want to show you how simple it is to actually take a row level delete table in Iceberg and take it from merge on read into copy on write with a single DDL statement, and then to run a compaction. And the idea is you run this process once and you're done. You basically forget about it, and you don't have to keep running a maintenance application or something that triggers on delete files, because positional deletes are handled with copy on write. And the idea is, if you have EMR and you're issuing your delete statements from EMR, if you have some kind of a job, you're completely fine. EMR can handle copy on write. The issue is if you have Trino, as I have right here, and Trino is reading from my customer Iceberg table. Trino can read fine from copy on write as well. What Trino can't do is it can't issue deletes or updates if the table is copy on write. And that's what I want to show and prove today. Right now, this table, customers Iceberg, is on merge on read. And this is the problem, is if you see, I can run this fine in Trino. I can run this fine in Databricks. But if you issue a delete statement, as I'm about to do, you can see I'm also doing the same statement inside of EMR. If I'm going to run a delete statement inside of EMR, and let's delete the record number 24. We're going to let that run. And as soon as that completes, we're going to check it in Trino. Trino's going to read fine because it's merge on read. Databricks is not going to read fine. You can see, here we go. Trino's good, and then if I read from Databricks, Databricks is going to error out. And to fix this, where we're going to do a conversion one time, let's actually run this together. It's a single DDL statement where we're changing copy on write. We're going to run this. Oh, I tried to run that in Trino. We're going to run this inside of EMR. Perfect. So EMR ran that absolutely fine. And we're going to see Trino still can select perfectly. And what I want to do is I want to run a compaction. As soon as you change it from merge on read to copy on write, you have to run a compaction to get rid of those positional deletes. And that's what we're going to do here. You have to make sure the positional deletes are removed. And that's going to take running a compaction maybe a few times. We're going to run this one time. And then for good measure, we're going to run it one more time. And that's it. If I come back into Databricks and run this same select statement that failed a second ago, it's going to be successful, as it is in Trino. And then here is the reason why I'm showing you this converting to copy on write, is because now we can run another delete statement. Let's delete record number 25. Okay, that completed. Now we're going to run the same statement we just deleted record 25, and here is the platform in question. Is this going to run fine? Yes, it runs fine. We just deleted record 25. If we delete record 26, the same thing. Problem solved. Record 26 is now removed. Databricks can read fine from this table. We don't have to do any more kind of maintenance. We don't have to upgrade to V3. It's just going to work. Now, the only downside is if you are trying to issue deletes or updates from Trino, you can no longer do that because Trino only supports merge on read. But if your Trino from these tables is read-only, problem solved. Databricks can read from these tables. Trino can read from these tables if you're issuing your delete statements and updates from another job or something like EMR. And that's what I wanted to share today. You don't have to worry about maintenance if you do a one-time upgrade or change from merge on read to copy on write. Thanks, everybody.